Let's check in and see how things are going for old Anheuser-Busch. I'm sure you're well aware of what's been going on, but there's a really funny thing that's happening now. A lot of people coming out to defend Anheuser-Busch. They want to try to pull out the methods that have always worked for them, especially one outlet that really has a history of some funny things. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but just wanted to show you that Budlight, no longer America's top-selling beer. It's been like this for a minute. Sales have dropped. They are seeing catastrophic sales lows, and it's a beautiful thing to see. After 20 years, Bud Light is no longer America's top-selling beer. Imagine losing that status. That is brand damaging, ladies and gentlemen. Brand damaging. How are we going to fix this? Well, it's time to bring out the big guns. The move that's been used over and over and over and over again since 2014, 2015, 2016. That's right. We'll call you a bigot. Salon, one of the worst outlets out there. I don't understand how they're still around. I don't understand how any of these websites are still around. A lot of them have closed. Vice went bankrupt until old Soros ran in and gave him a bunch of money. Now, I'm not sure if that still went through. I think something like that happened. I didn't look into it too much. I was just disappointed that they got bailed out again. By the way, they're going to have to get bailed out again and again and again because people just don't trust that site. Not only do they not trust it, they also ran off half the country. That's another thing. They ran off half the country. You can't do business like that, especially when you're a giant company, a news company too. In fact, you need everybody to come try to read you. Like, it's just good business. But all of these sites are biased now, super biased. This is supposed to be where you go for your hard truths. But they're pulling out the big guns now to stop the boycott, bringing out Salon. Salon calling everybody an istophobe, basically, after inciting conservative boycotts and bigotry. Bud Light loses its top spot among American beers. That's right, you're an istophobe because you don't want to drink Bud Light. You're a man or woman of hate. Let that hate out of your heart, Salon says. So they write all this, pretty much attacking people, calling them hateful people because they don't want to drink the Bud Lights. Salon's always fun. I love it when Salon writes articles because every time they do, I get to bring up the time that they deleted an article, one of their authors. I forget what his name was, but he was a self-admitted monster. Said, listen, I might have dreams of the little children, but I would never do anything. Sure. Spade's a spade. A demon's a demon in my eyes. So, it's this weird movie. This is the next thing. Trying to make these weirdos look sane and good and virtuous. First, you know, they got to get past the line in the sand that's already there right now, and then this will be the next one. I mean, my guess. The degeneracy gets worse and worse all the time. This was funny. They published this, and that guy wrote that article. I wish I could click this link and show it to you, but I can't because they deleted it. They deleted it. It was a real article. Todd Nickerson, that was the guy's name. Todd Nickerson. You see it by the screen cap here. Look at that headline. I'm attracted to children, but unwilling to act on it. Before judging me harshly, would you be willing to listen? No. So this is the big gun article. This is the people that are mad about the boycott. feel like I'm on the right side here with the people that are saying no to Bud Light. You know what's funny about this is more and more people, well, it's not a funny thing, but what's interesting is people are really starting to pay attention to where they spend their money. And now you've got Vox out here, kind of pointing out, and it's true, shopping is hard when you're trying to boycott everything woke. Because it's just like Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser-Busch owns so many beers, you would buy one, you wouldn't even know you were drinking an Anheuser-Busch beer. That's the problem. A lot of these companies are interconnected. It's crazy. Look at there's a media chart where you can see like really all of the media corporations are owned by just a few people. Did a quick search. Here's feeltheburn.org. I think this is, at least it's a Bernie Sanders affiliate. I just clicked on a picture by doing a media chart search, but we'll just use this one. Who owns the big TV networks? CBS, Disney, NBC. And then you look at these charts, right? And I'm just using this as an example. Believe me, it's not just the entertainment industry. It's practically every industry. It's just like the baby formula shortage. Do you remember that? It's actually still going on. That happened because there's only like 2 big companies that make baby formula. One of them went down, so the other one couldn't keep up with demand. You would imagine there's probably a lot of babies out there that are born. Well, actually, not as much as usual, but that's a different subject. That's a different video. But you see here, they're all connected. Like, look at here, CBS to CW, and then down to Viacom, MTV, BET, NBC, goes to A&E, which is even connected to Disney. It's really just like 4 companies. So I think it is tough. It is tough to know. You can really get informed on these things. This is why I like stuff like this company. I just found out about them the other day. I don't really know a lot about them, and they're not paying me for anything, but I think what they're doing is a good idea. And they claim that they have a public directory, and you can see patriotic small businesses. Small businesses are getting crushed. So I think this is a good thing. Like I said, I don't know a lot about them. I don't know if you have to pay for this service or what, but it is a good idea. And like I said, this is not sponsored. I don't know if this is a good app or a good site or not. I just think it's a good idea. It's like, well, hey, I can find out if this is a good product where I want to put my money, because I want to be aware of where I spend my money. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.